Today we'll be looking at Module 5, Two-Wheeled Proficiency, Driving and Automobile. Now, the module content, we'll be looking at essential safety jar and equipment. We'll be looking at step-by-step guide, pre-ride checks and mounting. We'll also be looking at the clutch, the throttle control and moving off. We'll be looking at the braking, the gearing, and the slow speed maneuver. We'll also be looking at the counter steering and defense riding techniques. Now, by way of introduction, we'll be looking at the reality of motorcycling. Now, some of the reality of motorcycling include engagement and freedom. It offers a unique connection to the environment and efficient travel. There is increased risk. Riders are 27 times more likely to die in a crash per minute traveled than car occupants. It's a bad thing. The critical philosophy: safety is non negotiable. Mastery requires full commitment to proper jar, continuous training, and a defensive mindset. Most crashes result from preventable factors including training, impairment speed, or lack of jar. Now, these are some of the safety jars and equipment. This is a glove. It's very, very important as you wear a glove when you are driving a motorcycle. Helmet is the most important actually. Always put on an helmet when you are driving motorcycle. In case of an accident, your skull will be protected. Now, jacket is also very, very important to avoid scratches on the body. Now, you have a chest protector to avoid fracture of the ribs. Now, you have your shoe or boots. Now, you also have the back spine protector. Then you have pants. You also have your knees and elbow guards. These are important so you don't have bruises in case you have minor accidents. Now, we have what they call an acronym called the ART-GAT. All the jar, all the time. That's what it means. All the jar, all the time. Your personal protective equipment is mandatory. Dress for the slide, not the ride. Number one, like I said, is helmet. Full face recommendation. Reduce death by 37%. Must have .ECE SNEL certification before you buy. Now you have the jacket and pants. Use armored leather textile for abrasion and impact protection. Regular jeans shred instantly. Do not use regular jean. Use armored leather or textile for abrasion and impact protection. Now for the glove, use full finger gloves. They protect your hand in a fall. It includes knuckle armor and palm sliders. Now for boot over the ankle, it protects your feet, ankles and shins. No sneaker or low cut shoes. Do not use sneakers or low cut shoes. Additionally, you can use your back protector, high vis vest. This is a high vis. This is a shoe I'm talking about. So these are some of the tools. So like I said, it's art guards all the time, all the jar, all the time. Now we have T clocks, the systematic pre-ride check. Now this is an acronym for pre-ride check before you go up. Now, inspect your machine before every ride. The T stands for tires and wheels. Check your tires and wheels. Check for pressure, for tread, for cracks, for wheel bearings. The C stands for control. Check your levers, your cables, your throttle return, and your kill switch. The L stands for lights and electrics. Check your headlights, your brake, your signals, your horns. The O stands for oil and fluids. Check your engine oil, your brake fluids, your coolant levels and condition. The C stands for chassis. Check for your frame, your suspension, your belt, your belt tension, your lubrication. The S stands for stance. Check your stand side and your center stands and springs. A 5-minute check can prevent a catastrophic failure on the road. So these are the pre-checks you should do every day before you go out with your motorcycle. Now, what are some of the core controls? We have the rider interface. Now, this is the layout and the coordination. We have the right hand where you have the throttle. Throttle is for twist. Then you have the front brake lever. Now, the right foot is for the rear brake pedal. The left hand is the clutch lever and switch controls. The left foot is the jar shift lever, one down, five, six up. Then you have the friction zone, which is the bite point in the motorcycle. This is the partial engagement of the clutch that is crucial for low speed control and smooth start. Practice finding and using it in parking lots. It's very important that you do that. Now, what are some of the step by step moving off and low speed control? Now, starting from the stop, let's start from the stop. Now, pull clutch in, select your first jar. Eyes should be up. Look where you want to go, not down. Slowly release your clutch to the friction zone. Add gentle throttle as you release the clutch. As you can see, this is an image. This can guide you better. As your bike move, lift your feet to pegs. Release clutch fully and accelerate. Then do your low speed maneuvering. Control speed with the clutch friction and brake. Look through your turn. Your bike goes where you look. Keep a light grip on your handlers. It's very, very important that you do. Now, how do you brake? This is your most critical skill. We have what they call the 70-30 rule. Your front brake should be 70%, your rear brake should be 30%. That's because your front brake provide most stopping power. Apply progressively and smoothly while your rear brakes aids your stability. This can be applied more firmly. The proper technique is to roll off your throttle, apply both brakes smoothly, releasing increasing press. Pull in clutch as RPM drops. Downshift as you slow. Now for emergency stop, apply maximum progressive pressure. ABS we pause, hold the pressure. Never grab the front brake suddenly. Don't ever do that. It will jerk. Now we have what they call counter steering. How bikes really turn. The fundamental physics is to turn right. You push the right handlebar forward. To turn left, you push the left handlebar forward. Why this matters is that it is counterintuitive but essential for effective steering and emergency swerves. Body leaning alone is ineffective actually. The practice is that in a safe area, practice gently pushes to fill the bike lane and turn immediately. Now, what is defensive riding? It's the seatbelt strategy. It's an acronym. Now we have what they call the continuous cycle of awareness, which is the SIBDEL. The S stands for scan. Constantly scan the road, mirrors, and blind spots 12 seconds ahead. Always do that 12 seconds ahead. Now identify spots potential hazards, car, pedestrians, debris. The P stands for predict. Anticipate what the hazard might do. The D stands for decide. Choose your actions. Slow, move, or prepare. The E is to execute. Act slowly and decisively. Assume invisibility. Ride as if no car driver can see you. Never assume right way off. Never, never do that. Now, what are some of the survival strategies for high risk zones? Now, for intersections where 42% of cars versus bike crash occurs, slow down on approach. Cover your brakes. Make sure your finger is on your levers. Make eye contact with the waiting drivers. Watch a car front wheel, they indicate movement before the car body. Have an escape path in mind. Lane positioning. Left third, this is best visibility to oncoming trafficker. Then right third, this is best visibility to following traffic. Avoid the center for all your debris accumulation. Now, the key principle for the mental game when you are driving is to have a target fixation. You go where you look. Look at your escape route, not the obstacle. For smoothness, abrupt throttle, brake or steering, impute offset balance, always be progressive. For the road surface, be wary of gravel, wet paint, metal, leaves, pothole, avoid it. For weather, rain cut traction in half, wind requires leaning into it, cold will reduce tire grip. So group riding, use a staggered formation, ride your own, do not push beyond your limit. Now, conclusively, in this course, we have learned the rider's creed. Gear up every time. Inspect your bike every time. Ride sober and sharp every time. Practice skills continuously. Never stop learning. Stay visible and predictable. Never stop learning. The reward is that there will be the unparalleled freedom, efficiency, and joy of riding. earned through responsibility, skill, and respect for the machine. There are old riders and bold riders, but no old, bold riders. Thank you. See you in Module 6.